are that we probably all know someone who has been hungry. The World Hunger Project works in various ways to help end world hunger. They work with the communities to help build them up, and they work with the people in the communities to help educate them to keep the problems from happening over and over again. This topic is important to you because the numbers for world hunger are astounding, and we all can help no matter what. I'm a firm believer in helping people while teaching them how to fix the problems that they are going through. This is something that the World Hunger Project also believes in. Today I will tell you first about hunger statistics. Then I will tell you about the Hunger Project's 10 principles that they base their organization off of. Next, I will tell you a testimonial about someone who has been helped by the Hunger Project. I'll begin by telling you hunger statistics. The Huffington Post states that poverty can be felt by more than 800 million people. This type of poverty is mostly felt by women. The type of hunger that is felt is chronic hunger, which is a hunger that is a day-to-day basis. The World Hunger Project states that 98% of the world's unnourished live in developing countries. They also state that the country with the highest rates of hunger is Asia, coming in at 525.6 million people. The Hunger Project also found that 60% of the world's hungry are women, and 1 out of 6 infants are born at a low birth rate or unnourished. Every 10 seconds, a child dies from hunger-related diseases. According to Move for Hunger, if hungry American adults stood side by side and held hands, they would stretch about 35,000 miles. That does not include the 17 million hungry children in America. Now I will tell you about the principles that the Hunger Project works off of. Human dignity. The Hunger Project recognizes each person was born with equal rights to be able to support themselves and have a way of living. They also believe in gender equality. The Hunger Project believes that women should be able to provide for their families, seeing as they are the main providers, or seen as the main providers, to provide food and basic needs for their families. Empowerment. Communities should be confident, and so should people too. They will educate the communities and the people on hunger and how to fix hunger to help them be confident in their work and their lives. Leverage. The ability to be able to reach all levels of society and to work together, government, people, etc. Interconnectedness. The idea that to cure hunger, everyone has to come together and work together to help. Sustainability. All the ideas that the Hunger Project comes up with, they try to make sure that they're sustainable for the people. Social transformation. To be able to educate individuals. With educating people, they will be able to help the problems in the future and help their children as well. Holistic approach. The idea that solving issues are connected to hunger will help hunger, such as health problems, work, and education. Decentralization. The government being able to work with the communities and the people inside of them, and for local people to own most of the businesses in the town so they can help provide for their families and their communities. Transformative leadership, which is a developing type of leadership that works with people rather than working over people, so everyone should have a say in what's going on. Next, let's take a look at a testimonial from Dina Amarni, a 34-year-old living in the Coney Village. She has been helped by the Hunger Project, and she states, "Since my training as an animator and my participation in the Hunger Project meetings and activities, my eyes have opened. It led to my full understanding of life. I began to plan for my family and my future. The fact that I have 3 children currently was due to my experience with the Hunger Project. I would have had more. The Hunger Project taught me how to be independent, work hard, and have vision. With the knowledge acquired through my association with the organization, I made my mind up to educate my children at the highest level possible. That is the reason why I'm working hard to save my money." End quote. The Hunger Project works in various ways to help end hunger. The company helps the communities and also helps the people living in them while educating them on hunger. You now know the statistics of hunger. You know the 10 principles that the Hunger Project organization works off of, and you have heard a testimonial from someone who has been helped by the Hunger Project. If you would like to help the Hunger Project, you can donate online, you can attend an event, or you can volunteer yourself. There is more information on their website, thp.org, the Hunger Project.